This is the Texas Dirt Track Stars of Tomorrow podcast. I'm your host, Mike Fortier, coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas. This is a show where we interview and discuss the up-and-coming future legends of the Texas racing scene. So grab a cold one, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hey folks, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I'm really excited about the guest we've got tonight. I typically run this show on Thursday evenings, but this gentleman offered to be on the show, but Thursday evening wasn't good for him, so we bumped it to Friday, and I think it's well worthwhile. Young driver out of China Grove, Texas, runs a sport mod, limited mod, whatever you want to call it. Races a lot at I-37, Texana, some of these other tracks around. From driver of car number 14, Trent Beaver. Trent, how are you?
What's going on?
Not a heck of a lot. How are you? What have you been doing?
Shoot, just working. Nothing. Trying to stay out of this heat for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had some cooler weather though. It's felt pretty good. Get your car ready for this weekend?
Yeah, just little fine-tuned stuff, just nut bolt check and just the little things that make it go around the track. But we're just we're ready for this weekend.
Yep, I-37, right?
Yes, sir. This weekend.
Cool. So, tell us about last weekend. You ran up at Kennedale at what do they call it? The Texas Shootout.
Kennedale Speedway Park, I think it's called.
Yeah, nice place. I like it up there. I've been up there once or twice, but how'd it go? What?
I would say when
I noticed, I was watching the replay today, right, and something didn't add up.
So, yeah, I was saying that it went pretty good at the beginning. I mean, we qualified good. We did our heat races good, and we were setting pretty good for the second heat race. We went from third to first. We won that, and we got DQ'd at the scales for not having the right front mud plug welded in. So we got DQ'd for that. So we just went home after that.
That killed you. That killed it.
Yeah, right? So we didn't want to come in from the back and tear some stuff up just to run deep in a main to not really do much. So we just packed our bags and went home, and we'll be ready for this weekend.
Man, there was a lot of cars up there, and there was some pretty damn good racing. I watched it live. It was good.
Yeah, I think there was 74 cars or something close to that, and I think we were sitting around 8th or 9th in passing points. So we were sitting pretty good if we weren't getting DQ'd, but I guess stuff happens, and we'll move on from it.
Right, simple stuff, man. It's what gets you every time. It's crazy. No, I was watching. I went back this morning. I was watching the replay and kind of looking at my race pass, and they had you lining up 7th in that second round.
7th in the first one, 3rd in the second one.
Oh, is that what it was? See, I wrote.
Yeah, it was. I think I the first heat race I went from, I think 7th to 4th, and then the second race I went from 3rd to 1st.
Okay. Well, it was a good run. It's too bad. I feel bad for you.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll just move on from it, and
yeah.
I guess we'll get that fixed up. But
yeah. You heard that 37's going to be hosting a big money race in December.
Yeah, I saw that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think a lot of cars will be showing up for that race, and I think Stephen Whitaker always puts a good show on. So it'll be a damn good show. That's for sure.
I think so too. I think it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm glad they're doing it. I know they've wanted to give that a shot for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, I think all those up north people maybe come on down for that 10,000. That's a lot of money. So I think they'll come on down.
Oh, I think so too. Yep, I think so too. Hope we got capacity. Hope we got room for everybody.
That's what I was thinking about, like all the parking and everything. That's gonna be a lot of cars. I mean, on a weekly show, you fill it up. So
yeah, that and I mean, hopefully they'll promote a little bit of camping too for fans. Get them in there Thursday night and keep them there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So
yeah, that'll be a real fun weekend.
Sure will. And you had a good win at 37 last time you came out, right?
Oh yeah, I was able to get the win.
Won that after a while.
So, yeah, at the restart, they said I jumped the start, so I got sent to the rear, and
twice, right?
Not twice. I didn't get sent to the rear, but they said I jumped the start twice, so I got sent to the rear, and we came back pretty quick from it, and I felt like we had a pretty good car. Not the world's best, but I say good enough to win it.
Yeah, there was a ton of cautions in that race, man.
Yeah, sometimes
I lost count.
Yeah, sometimes you want to see the caution, sometimes you don't. I think when I went to the back that first lap, there was a big wreck right in front of me, and I barely missed it. But sometimes you are the caution, sometimes you don't want to have the caution. But
no, that's right. That's right. And it was tough. I mean, there was so many cautions. There was a lot going on, and I know it was hard it must have been hard for everybody to keep track of what in the heck what was happening and who was where. But I guess it all worked out.
Yeah, I guess it did. I mean, I needed those cautions when I started at the rear like that. But
yeah, right.
Overall, I would say it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Tell us, Trent, a little bit about your background in racing.
I started racing quarter midgets at the age of, I think, 4.5.
Okay.
And then did that till I was 13, 14. We raced probably everywhere, California, Indy. We went all over the country racing those things, and
okay.
then eventually got into a street stock at Kyle, Texas. And I won the Rookie of the Year the first year out, and then the second year I won the championship. And then after that, we went to after all the asphalt tracks closed down, we really had we had to either go asphalt racing somewhere or find a dirt track, and
right.
I-37 was pretty good, so we decided to get a dirt car and got a sport mod. Started trying to figure it out, and just started from there.
So you didn't get into this thing racing dirt, then you started.
No, I started racing asphalt. Honestly, I'd hate to say it, but I kind of like asphalt better. But
well, I'm an asphalt guy. That's my background. But I've learned to like dirt a lot. And if you're going to go racing down here, it's what you pretty much got to do.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I've learned I've learned a lot about it, and I've become to. I like it. I like it very much.
Yeah, we used to race asphalt, and we always like clean stuff, and it's hard to clean stuff on the dirt. So we're like, but it's that dirt's a lot of fun, and I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did.
Yeah, no, a lot of guys like going sideways in the corners.
Yeah,
it makes it fun to watch. So you went from 3/4 midgets to what'd you say, street stock?
Yeah, street stock at Kyle.
And then when Kyle shut down, you came to 37 with a dirt car. Did you come right into the sport mod class at that point?
I went straight to sport mod. We had a 602 crate motor, so we just threw that in the sport mod and ran a couple races, and then we talked to Steve Whitaker, and we got a huge car over there, so we got one of those and helped our sport mod program a lot. I would say that, but
right. What are your plans? I mean, you looking to?
I mean, maybe
move up, change classes.
Maybe one of these, maybe one of these days we'll get an IMCA mod or something like that. But we'll just for right now see if we can pick off some good wins in the sport mod. Maybe get a good run at this big show in 37, and we'll see it goes from there.
Right. They've got their DTK coming up too, which will be good rehearsal for the big one in December.
Yeah. So I thought maybe they'd replace that one with that one, but hopefully they still have a DKT race.
Yeah, as far as I know, I spoke with Ray today, and he didn't say otherwise. Yeah. We're going to try try very, very hard to promote this December race. Very hard.
Yeah. Yeah, Whitaker does a pretty good job with all those big shows, trying to get everyone out there to bring their cars out and everything. So it's a good deal.
What do you think of the stems mods?
I mean, I think it's actually pretty good. I mean, you always see a 24 car field every time you show up. So,
Yep.
I mean, people are
Yep.
liking it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that'd be something I would like to do, maybe in a year or two or something.
Right. There you go. And who knows where they'll go with that? I think they probably. I know they had a good. This season has been a good inaugural season for them. So, uh, who knows? I mean, they may push it out and hit a few other tracks. I don't know, but I think it's been a good thing, and I think it was a good move.
Yeah, I think it's really gonna take off. I mean,
Yeah.
the car count's there, so I mean, they're doing
Yep.
good.
Yep. I'm gonna put up a picture of your car now. I'm not sure if this is current. I found it on your Facebook page, but is that the car
Yeah,
you're
that's
on?
it.
Okay. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about it, Trent.
We got it. We got it this year. It was a 2023 IRP, and Steven Whitaker put it together. But
Hmm.
I mean, it's a good car. I mean, we every time we show up to track, I mean, we have speed. So
Yep.
we used to
Which
have we used to have a innovative race car, and we couldn't get it rolling, so we had to make a change. And IRP at Jason Ingles really set us up with a good piece.
right. Absolutely. What you got for motor? Is it open motor or crate or?
Yeah, it's the open motor, best
Mhm.
engines. Chuck, he builds our power plant.
Yep. Very, very good. Who you got on there for sponsors and
A
all
lot of
that?
people.
Are those tire marks on the side of that car?
Yeah, those are tire marks.
Okay.
Yeah, those are all tire marks. That ain't. But nah,
No, just
they're all
curious.
mostly on my dad. Dad and mom. Big part of my racing career.
Mhm.
Uh, they uh, they sponsor me and Beaver Air Conditioning,
Yep.
Beaver Medical Group, the Bear Wash, Auburn Custom Homes, WW Bodies, Lavernia Mini Storage, IRP Race Cars, Best Engines. This be about it.
Got some good ones, dude.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, they really helped me out a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Um, what's did anybody in your family race besides you? I mean, you got
No,
your dad or anybody have a history in racing?
no, actually not. My dad, he grew up by the quarter midget track I raced at, and he was always a kid driving by there, always wanted to get in it. So, but he never raced. But when he had kids, he says we're gonna get a race car. So
Yeah.
I guess that started it all up.
Yeah. Good. Got to start somewhere.
That's for sure. I guess I bet now he regrets it, but we're doing it.
Well, you know what? I've been around the sport a long, long time. I've never got behind a wheel because I could never afford it.
Yeah, stuff.
And
It's
my family's not. I'm the only one in the family into racing. So, it's not like my father understood the urge. Uh, he just considered it a waste of money. But
yeah.
I got involved. I worked on cars and
That's probably the best thing to do, honestly.
well, till I came down here to Texas. I've owned, I don't know how many, 4 or 5 cars down here. Never did anything
Yeah.
worth much with them, but I think the first car I got talked into buying was a dwarf car, which seemed like a good place to start. But
Yeah, for sure.
those little things are pricey and they're fast. You know
Yeah, that's
that.
for sure. They got it. They got a lot of speed for how small they are.
Yeah, they do. They do. And anyway, so I've always been involved in it, and I have a good understanding of it, and I like it, and I have a lot of respect for you guys that make it go. No
Yeah, I
question.
appreciate it.
No question. Um, well, let's see. What else can we talk about here, Trent? You got big race coming up this weekend. You're gonna run. I noticed. Well, here let's. You're probably not chasing points, but uh, here they are. Maybe you are chasing points.
We weren't
At
planning
this,
to chase them, but
you
I
may
guess
as well now, buddy.
since we're in the lead, I guess we'll run the last two of them.
Yeah, you got a pretty good lead too. You got 24 points over Mr. Flanagan,
Yeah.
and he's having a pretty good year, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's a pretty good driver.
Yep. So anyway, it's always fun, something to race for.
Yep.
What's your favorite? What's been your favorite race this season? Do you have any one in particular that stands out?
Shoot, I really don't have one that really like. Maybe Cotton Bowl, maybe. I mean, we had engine troubles in the heat race and had to start dead last in the feature, and there was no cautions, and we drove it up to third. So
Right.
I feel like the car was really good. We just needed some cautions to fall in our lap, but I
Right.
feel like that's the best piece we had all year with just speed wise. But
Notice you've been running a Predator class at I-30 at L87. What's
yeah, we run
that?
that every once in a while.
Yeah.
And we're not racing big cars. We go play
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
play with carts a little bit. But yeah, we
Yeah.
raced that series down there at the Robstown area. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you started out your first race was at the I-37 on March 9th, and you had a second place. And,
Yes.
pretty good start. Came
Yeah, I
back
don't
the
remember.
next week and won it.
Yeah, that race. Yeah, that race I won.
It gets you showing. So you had a first, a second, and then a DNF on April 27th. May 4th came back with another second, and then a win, and then a ninth down at the race ranch. Felt pretty good, dude. I mean, you got off to a lot of top fives.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, those DNFs. We one of them we broke a rear end. Then we broke a rear end that night, and then I think 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later we broke a motor. So we got that all fixed up, and now we got a brand new best engine in the car, so it's
Yep.
running good.
Yep.
And then we went down to South Texas and was leading the race and got taken out for the win last lap. Someone drove in there and knocked you up the track, but Owen did a fine job and he gave us the win because
Oh,
he
shit.
gave us the win for the money win. So that's good. Thanks to Owen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good man.
Yeah, he runs pretty good show down there.
Yeah. He works hard. For sure. Well, I hate to cut this show off so quick, but what else are we going to talk about?
Shoot,
We don't have to just burn time. That's all good. That's all good.
we covered everything. I mean, I don't really.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Have a great Saturday night at 37. Have a great rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
We'll be following you, and maybe I'll take your photograph again in Victory Lane.
That's the plan. You'll be out there Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'll give you I'll come say hi.
Yeah. Please do that. I may be up in the tower for a while, but I'll be. My plan is to be back down in the infield during the A mains. And
I got you. I got you. Well, I appreciate me coming on here. It's a good time.
I thank you very, very much, Trent. I'm glad you took the time. Glad it worked out, and you're welcome anytime. And I enjoy watching your race. It's a lot of fun.
Yes. So
All right,
I appreciate everything.
Take care. Thanks. Have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You take care.
Yeah. Later. Well, son of a gun, I didn't feel like I'd ever be for a loss for words, but I think I was tonight. What the heck? This kid's just so easy to talk to. We just kind of blow right through it all. I do have a couple of other things I want to do, though. I want to talk about Jennifer Ashland's promoting the San Antonio race reunion coming up October 5th. Check this Check this out right here, folks. Attention area race fans, it's time for the annual San Antonio Race Reunion coming up Saturday, October 5th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Backyard Kitchen in Murphy, Texas. Come on out, have a blast. RSVP to Jennifer Ashland at 210-215-6189. San Antonio Race Reunion. Hey, these things are a lot of fun too. I like going to those sort of things. You've got the opportunity for the younger people or the people that were going to the tracks around here, primarily San Antonio, when you were younger. What a great opportunity to go meet your heroes, your legends, and so much fun to listen to stories that these guys and gals share. Some of them are just mind-boggling, but it's always a good time. I know they're having food, they're having music. They've got some large video screens. They're going to be showing footage from, I believe, San Antonio and some of the other tracks around here as well. So don't miss it, man. I'm going to make it. I'm going to go to this one. I just think it's so cool. Next week, I'm lining up something a little bit different, and hopefully y'all are interested in it. I'm going to have a gentleman from My Race Pass come on and talk to us about how My Race Pass can benefit you as a driver. There are a lot of things kind of behind the scenes, if you will, that I think we tend to start using an app or a piece of software or something to a point where it's doing what we need it to do and what we want it to do. But then there's always stuff behind the scenes that never really kicks in. So the idea is that we'll talk about that. We'll open it up for comments and questions, and I think you'll find it. I think you'll be surprised. So that's the shot. Be next Thursday night, 7 p.m. My Race Pass, and if that changes, I'll let y'all know. But that's the plan right now. So having said that, I guess we'll wrap this thing up a little bit early. But thank y'all for joining in and listening. Thank you for supporting everything. Y'all seem to be liking this stuff, okay, I guess. I don't know. I keep plugging away. See you. I'll see you tomorrow night I'll be at I-37 Speedway, and looking forward to it. So have a good time. Have fun. Whatever you're doing, have fun at it. We'll talk to you later.